Streams live. Streams live. Live chat's live. Just a check. Which that's good. That's good. There we go. Yep. So, well, I want to say you're probably not watching this. Probably. Well. Announce your arrival. Because, you know, this is all about you here. I can't guarantee you're gonna... That's gonna bug me for the rest of it. There. So, ages and ages and ages ago, in a galaxy far, far away in Rotherham, I planned to do a live stream where I would draw. Now, this was going to be done in, well, I was going to be blunt, it was going to be kind of idiotic. I was going to hang a phone from the underside, a phone like this one, off, inside of a bed, with, put the phone back together, with two belts. And I was going to stream from that. Fun fact, YouTube doesn't let you stream from mobile. Because, you know, you can't get an encoder like OBS for mobile. YouTube doesn't stream from mobile unless you have a certain number of subscribers. And I'm content not having any subscribers. So I'm like, screw that. So, the next obvious plan is get a webcam in here. No. Webcam in here, I'm either going to need a lot of extension cables, or I'm going to need a computer to be in that room, and the computer is, well, not heavy. There's a lot of wires, and getting the internet and stuff would be hell. And people would complain if I routed the internet to my room, and oh my god, it's 10:19. So this isn't likely to last very long. This isn't likely. I mean, I'm not going to claim this is going to be interesting in the slightest. Seriously. So, either way, I planned to do that. Eventually, what ended up was, this is me taking a pet apart for fun. What ended up happening was a Submafia Skype call, where I drew a picture of the Karma Stabilizer for Xenocide. I say for Xenocide. Xenocide was the only person watching. Drew a picture of a Karma Stabilizer kind of badly using a pair of compasses. And I don't think the Karma Stabilizer bit came out well. The handle was kind of crap. Does mean I should have gotten a longer compass. Either way, out of, I don't know, madness? Or possibly masochism? I decided I would be crazy and try this again. So here I am, trying this again. On a YouTube channel, and, well, much lack of request and my own interest, I am drawing someone. It's not the one you expect it to be. I'm sure some of you here are expecting me to like draw Xenocide, even though I've never seen Xenocide. Or maybe his avatar, even though, I'll be blunt, I don't have a fridge handy to draw. Maybe you're expecting me to draw myself. Yeah, no. No, this is someone I'm drawing because I know I can draw them. That fear of retribution on their part. And, no, not that one. And without worrying too much. And getting them wrong, because it's kind of impossible to screw up, really. Here I am with my really not an artist's pencil at all. No. The most work this pencil case uses, the most work this pencil case gets is in mathematics, when I start drawing graphs of y squared plus x squared equals, what was it? 9? Yeah. In case you're wondering, that's a circle with going through 3 minus 3 on both axes. And yes, I'm getting out a protractor. I'm not going to need a protractor. There are no angles on this. Here I am closing the same pencil case and the same brand as my wallet. Chairs make wonderful tables, especially when you try and put too many things on them. I confess, today is actually the first live stream I've ever done where I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Anybody who live stream, the big ones. I say the big ones and then I say people like Apocrypha. No offense to Apocrypha. Most of them, they tend to have 2 monitors, and I could probably get 2 monitors, but I have to figure out how to mount the second one, because the first one's currently balanced on an upside down Tesco packing crate. So it's level with my eyes. Yes. I have eyes. Like a normal human being. He's wondering what the heck this is. This is my bin. I don't have a proper bin. Well, I do have a proper bin, but the top's dented, so I have a plastic bag. Into which I'm currently emptying pencil sharpenings. From a not very expensive normal metal sharpener. In fact, how expensive was this? I can't tell. I took the price tag off. No, it's like fancy green metal. I like the green. Green is a very nice colour. Is that what? I confess this is probably better sharpening than any of my other pencils I've ever gotten. Lucky pencils. You hear that pencil? You. It's probably a HB. It's got a label on it. It's mostly chewed off. HB Norris School. Staedtler. As is the pencil sharpener. The pencil sharpener does not like the pencil. Shit, there's graphite in my hands now. Anyone watching this? No one's watching this. So, here I am. Why am I putting it there? Convenient. Right there, put the pencil there. The other pencil there, even though I'm not going to use the other pencil. Put the protractor over here, because I'm not going to use the protractor. Got a ruler there. Ruler's not for measuring things. Was for measuring things last time? That's because last time was less professional. No. This time it's just there. And so this is when I realise I should have set up a few more things when making this, and I didn't. I didn't set up a few more things in making this, and oh, that's sad, really. But either way, here I am with my whatever this is. I've spent the last like 5 minutes rambling, haven't I? How long have I been streaming for? It doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me on any screen I can see. 8 minutes. Okay, it does tell me. 8 minutes. 8 minutes I've been streaming for. 8 minutes of setup and rambling and realising that I really could have done this better, and it's like I could start again, but there's no point in starting it because I have to go through all this ramble again and I have to leave the archive later and it's not worth it. I shouldn't have left the archiving on in the first place, but damn it, I didn't prepare enough for this. You know how it is. You never prepare enough for what you're doing. No one ever does. And on that note, I should probably be quiet because there's someone next door who would object a bit. Someone next door who would object a bit, yes. So to distract myself from whatever monstrosity I'm putting myself through, I'm going to put on some music in the background. You won't be able to hear it, of course, because copyright reasons. Fun fact. 4. Fun fact. The power of lawyers means that you can't hear what I can hear. What I can hear is Mozart. It's Mozart string concertos. Mozart was cool. I like Mozart. Right. First things first, can you see anything I do on the paper? Screw it, doesn't matter, I'm mostly here for the talking. Someday I contemplated something I'll do for maybe I'll do that next week. Next weekend I will, maybe on a Sunday. Might do something different. I have plans. Something that I suggested a while back, and Conan said, "I'll look into it," and then Conan sort of never really looked into it. But I think I want to conserve paper because this is kind of small, and I need to use 2 halves of the paper, and it's stuffed. Crap. That's what you get when you're not paying attention to what the hell you're doing. Okay, more Ramblyathon. Ramblyathon. Damn it, I would insert the, I'd insert the hashtag that, screw it, I'll just turn the paper over. That, Tom Scott and, Matt Gray use on Tom Scott's park bench. Except I didn't put a disclaimer about swearing in the description, and I can't put a disclaimer about the swearing in the description. Well, I could put a disclaimer about the swearing in the description, but why would I? It would be too shoehorned. So here we are. Well, if you've stayed this far, whatever comes up next is going to be better than this. Now here's when you realise that maybe... No, crap. This is what you get for having that right there. As occasionally I'll bang my microphone on, because guess what? Everything's on the left today! Yeah, mic is on left of head. Mic will be glowing, but I've disconnected the thing for the thing to plug in the camera. And for the record, the camera, yeah, that, is currently slightly precariously balanced. Yes, that's a can of mint. Under 2 books, a fez, and balanced on a shelf, and crap, I should really plan better. And I've sworn. Okay, adding disclaimer. It's just to know that I can... this means I can use the phrase, hashtag rambly as fuck now. How do you... Expletive. Okay. We have a line. But no, again, so... There are times when you wish, you really do wish, you plan for this maybe just a little better. Because for one, I'm now trying to remember which side this is. Let's hit palm up, shall we? This is where I just realised I need both lines to be the same ends, but not the same ends. If you know what I was drawing, that would make sense to you. You might know what I'm drawing. Only I know what I'm drawing. That might be the best line I've ever drawn. Hey, look on the bright side, it's better than last time. Because last time, you couldn't see what the hell I was drawing. And again, I keep knocking the mic against... That's my nose. Yes, that's a roll of toilet paper. It's cheaper than Kleenex. That's a rubber. That's the edge of a phone. And yes, that is my keyboard. It's a very pretty keyboard. Very pretty keyboard. Right, let's... See, now here's the thing. I started the stream with exactly one goal in mind, and guess what? I'm doing everything within my power to escape. I'm doing this one thing. Oh god, can someone please join the stream to invalidate my fears. Motivation! Damn it! This isn't going to fill up the paper. I'm in space for doodling. If I doodled, which I don't. That's not perfect, because bits of it are longer than other bits of it, but it's a start. Actually, no. Upside down and to the side, that looks better. Yes, I've read the Bible. When I said announce yourself, I didn't quite mean so flagrantly. And I intended to delete the stream archive when this was over. Luckily for you, I'm going to. This is why I wish I knew how to get rid of people. Well, fortunately for you, or should I say unfortunately, the phrase, I am running a stream, does mean that, you know, you get little things such as however you work it out, the ability to remove people who are attempting to make this worse for others. Like you. Oh look, there's a community settings page. Community settings, sorry about this, I'm getting a little distracted. It's just there were community settings, and I just realised I should probably go put myself on the community settings. Which then leads to me running around doing things in the background, and again, doing anything I can to avoid actually doing my job. And then of course you get the email from yourself telling you that, oh look, you've installed security settings for yourself. Good for you. No, if you're literally just here to be a troll, then so be it. Can I not state this is just general harassment? Because I confess, I have nothing against what you're trying to do, except that I have everything against exactly what you're trying to do. Sod off. Thank you. Right, now where was I? On the one hand, Mr. I'm not saying your name for legal reasons, I would like to thank you, kindly. You have made me work out how exactly to put on moderator settings. It's going to be very boring for you. You will have probably skipped ahead a few minutes to whenever this is. So now, you get the fun of doing the other one. Nope, too curved. pretty certain saying too curved to most things would probably not be a bad thing, except it would be for this. Come on, we're trying to be realistic here. Titanium only bends so far. We're doing a difference with the two hands. So, yeah, yeah, but when I cried out for motivation, damn it, I did not frickin' mean that. Well, I did mean motivation, damn it, but... I mean, admittedly, fear, hate, and pain are brutal motivators, but come on, it was a troll, for God's sakes. Again, for confirmation reasons, I can't tell if anyone else is actually here. It's a shame, because, well... It's not to say I was planning something, but... Oh, you know how it is. I've been, like, idly plotting this. Oh, come on. Breathe. Come on. You may have useless, uncontrollable Fuck off, iCloud. You may have useless, uncontrollable hands that are never quite right for you, but they are your hands. You are my hands. You are definitely my hands. You are my human hands. They're attached to my human body with my human face. See? Human face. Of course, you can get absolutely no detail from that because, you know, it's a chin, a nose, and some glasses, which totally gives the impression that I'm, you know, some kind of Groucho with a beard, but, I'm trying to grow a beard, actually. Just on grounds if I can get rid of it, I don't like it, and it's harder to get one than it is to lose one, so... There we go. Again, I'm not really too happy with the fact that this somewhere seems to have lost some... something. It seems smaller. Feels wrong. At the same time, though. And breathe, tornado, breathe. You're LT, you're on the internet. You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine. Despite, you know, being completely alone on the internet. Yeah, here's the thing, I expected at least one person. No gun, you're on stream. I expected at least one person to show up, I mean, aside from him. I did not expect him to show up. This is where I should start, like, instituting some kind of security protocol. You know, of any kind. Other than just vaguely hoping. Because vaguely hoping... doesn't help at all. At least the stream's going well. This might actually be one of the worst things I've ever done, because usually I randomly stream, like, video games, and it's like, normally I'll be, I don't know, playing Transistor, or Turing Test, or Portal, or something at least, that's vaguely entertaining. I mean, usually it's a modification for something that no one's ever heard of, but, you know, that's how you split things around. No, not here. Not here. I suppose I can work on the fingers now. One hand. Fun fact. Did you know that if you were to fly, or if you were to take a flight map of the world and draw a straight line on it with the rulers of flight path, you'd be an utter lunatic, because you can't do that, because any flight path on a flat map has to be curved, because one or the other has to be curved to maintain Gauss principles. Amazing. I'm done the fifth ones underneath or something. I should probably practice drawing this kind of hand more often. Yes, I said hand. These are someone's arms, someone's hands. Oh, I see, no. So I was originally planning on streaming Transistor at some point, and if you showed up and then you didn't show up, so I ended up streaming this, and, well, it's basically been... How long has this been now? Basically been 25 minutes of me randomly wittering at the camera. Oh, and one troll. He's gone now. He taught me a valuable lesson. He taught me how to add moderators so I can remove people. I got the power! So instead here I am pencil drawing to a camera that is suspended in quite possibly one of the most unstable positions I've ever seen any camera. Wearing my trademark, well, it's not all black, I swear, it's dark blue, but it's the light. I have no idea what the fuck his problem was either. I just don't. Oh, he's gone now. Thank God. My trademark glasses. I have trademark glasses. These are trademark. The ones with the. Don't look at them too closely. These are trademark. Trademark glazes. I'm a little confused now. I was like, glasses are things you look through. Glazes are some kind of thing you do to pottery, I think. But glasses? I was unaware these were trademarked. No, this is my actual desk, as opposed to that other desk you saw, which was the one under my bed. No. I don't know what you mean either. I'm sorry. I don't. What, you're surprised that I don't know what you mean at all? You really? No, I think this one I'll do open-handed. 1, 2, 3. No, again I'm gonna run into the problem if I'm missing a thing. Crap. Hey, this tells me next time I should draw larger hands. Then I can actually have the 4 fingers and the thumb, rather than, you know, 4 fingers and 1 missing thumb. He'd be unhappy if I told him I was missing my thumb. Anyone would be unhappy if they were told they were missing their thumb. Anyone would be. How did you get in here? How did you get in here? I'm so sorry. I don't know who that was. I know exactly who that was. I'm not gonna try and lie. I'm gonna try and lie. Oh, quit typing. I know you're typing. I know you're typing. Don't. Not using a side, the other one. I know you're typing. Don't bother. I know you're about to ask me why not, and the answer is because as much as you are a nice person, not now, please. Hey, these ones stay attached. All my fingers have stayed attached. All of them. I mean, I'm serious. Hey, what did I say about interrupting? Be gone. I'm sorry, I know exactly who that is, I just haven't figured out how to get him out. It's like the Upside Down Internet effect, only a little more personal. Okay, a lot more personal. And I'm still grumpy because I'm still missing a thumb. There's nothing I can do about the missing thumb because guess what? I didn't draw these large enough. I joke about having a voice in my head. Don't do. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? And I could answer, I don't want to. I really could, but just... Oh, look at you with your startling witticisms about me. Thank you. Fine, fine. When I told you I have a voice in my head, I wasn't kidding. But he usually offers helpful advice. Today, he's just being snarky. Don't respond. Just don't. Maybe I could turn the paper sideways and try doing larger space. Worst case, I've got a printer next to me. I've always got more paper available. Are there fireworks outside? One moment. No, okay. There's one out. There's one across the road with their windows open. I've got this urge to run and get my binoculars. Yes, you know how this works. The urge to run and get binoculars so you can spy on the neighbours across the road. No. I mean, well, yes, but no. Now, due to things that happened earlier, I was originally planning, by the way, to, make this stream an archive, and yeah, no, not happening. This stream's archived. Not that I care. Okay, so just for comparison, this is gonna sound like a really weird question, but since what I'm drawing is kind of contextual to this, what do you think is better? Arms like this or this? it changes some of the things, so... Which way round? Like this or this? This or this? You've got time, you've got time. I really feel like I should be showing my hands more, just so I can have something on the camera other than paper and pencil. Pencil. Sorry, I'm too used to having things actually happen, but because the camera's backwards compared to how it should be, whenever I move my hand to the left, it moves to the right, and now it's getting into my head, but... in all seriousness, like, this palm up or this palm down. What am I drawing? It's some arms. Yes, I know, I'm drawing some arms. There's the specific thing that I'm drawing is something that somebody else did ages ago and kind of died out, and I just sort of got interested in it, and I occasionally write in it, but I only recently started to draw on its own grounds if I needed a picture for some kind of purpose, so it's some arms. Yes, it's some arms. Just don't question it. Facing up. Okay, so that means the curve goes like this, so facing you. No wonder people get confused when you try and draw letters in the air. Arc things. Heights. There is no fluid in this bottle. Why am I drinking from it? I mean, seriously, there's no fluid in this bottle. You can see that there's no fluid in this. Legal, we're going to have a field day with this anyway. As I said earlier, the power of lawyers means that the music I'm listening to is something that you can't hear. It's Beethoven string symphonies. They're quite good, actually. Okay, we'll put the hands up here and we'll... So to give us enough space, let's make the arm start there. I just get a very long line smile. Is that a smile or is that like a kind of frown or... Because I can't tell. No. If it's a frown, it'd be like several lines because it's the lines on your forehead. No. I know, I'm a brilliant artist. Yeah, no, because it would be like... Are you just poking fun at me at this point? No, the curve's too extreme. Look on the bright side, at least you can actually see what I'm doing this time. The reason my artist rubbers are so expensive is because... buttons. So I'm moving my keyboard to the side so I've got more room to put my arms. My arms. See? Arm. They're mine. They're attached to me. Go tell 07. 07 still doesn't believe that I have human arms. And that they're mine. They're attached. I swear. Not the greatest curve in the world, but once I get the other line up, it'll do. Have you ever wished you had a carpenter's level that goes sideways so you can tell if you're drawing a straight line? Because on the camera it doesn't look straight at all, but the camera isn't straight either. You can tell, because if I do this, it should be vertical, and it keeps going sideways. I'll leave plenty of space for the fingers. Why not? I can do the fingers separately if I have to. They would occasionally be in that state, so... I really shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it with a ruler, so I'm fairly certain I can't screw this up too badly, and it's good practice. In case you're wondering what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to learn to do things with my left hand instead of my right. I know! It's something like... Hold on, I just noticed how warm it is in here. Ah, better. My shoulders. Yes, I'm doing 75% talk. This is how I get over things that I'm scared of. I'm not scared of drawing, I'm scared of... For the record, the reason I'm doing this for the internet, see, most people would think, oh, you're doing this for the internet, therefore you're scared of doing this for the internet. No, actually. I'm comfortable doing this for the internet. This should be a little longer. That's too long. That's off. Is there a word for those little bits of fluff that come from erasing something? But no, I'm doing this not because I'm scared. Well, no, I'm doing this because I'm scared. Oh, just got an email. No, I did not get an email. Shit, I can't reply. I can't reply to Enter Roinan because I haven't got hands. Sundex! I don't want to... I don't really want to be an inconvenience, but would you kindly go and, thank Enter Roinan for the statement. Oh, why am I scared? Wouldn't you be scared of... Yes, I know submachine can be horrifying. Why am I scared of drawing? It's not so much that I'm scared of drawing, I'm scared of... I'm not certain. Well, one, I know I'm scared of not having control. That's one thing, but no. It's more... It's more complicated than that. I'm trying to find the words. I shouldn't be finding the words, I should be drawing. I really should be. And on the bright side, we can prove that he can make spelling errors. That's a start. I'm scared. It's... I haven't drawn properly in... ever, really. I can't draw a straight line without a ruler. I can't draw a curve without a... something to work off of. I can't... I say that, and I've drawn these, and these are kind of okay. I've drawn these perfectly well. I can't draw a straight line without a ruler. And somewhere there's this one, like, drawing of a train station. And it's really childish. It's like all the train cars are exact same boxes, but it's something that I drew. And somehow I wonder, what did I lose in those 3 years of my life that I don't remember, that nobody remembers, because you never remember the time when you're, like, 2 or 3. No one does. Go further, actually. But no, I don't know why I'm scared. I'm just scared of drawing. I'm scared of drawing. Heck, when I have to draw a graph in a maths exam, See, it took me a while to get that. I'm still getting that. I want to get it with writing as well, because It's writing. Because for quite a while, I haven't posted my stuff online. I still haven't posted my stuff online, simply on the grounds of who would read it. And the answer is, well, no one would have to read it. I'm more scared of people actually paying attention to what I'm doing than not paying attention to what I'm doing. That's the weird thing. So I can make sure this ruler's in a straight line. So it was the pencil impacting the microphone. Straight enough. Who cares, just draw. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. One sec. Is that? Nope, I'm going to have to... That's, again, me lifting the plastic Tesco crate that's mounted on the thing. So, here I am seeing the slow increase in messages on the Skype notification thing telling me that people in chat are being witty. I want to go and be witty at them. I'm not going to go and be witty at them. Then changed avatars? Crap, did she? I didn't notice. See you in a bit, then. Oh, for the love of... No, screw it. I am going to be witty at them. For a few minutes at least. God damn it, guys. Enough of that. For once, I haven't actually got that much to say. No, too steep at the end, too shaky at the start. Just a little too much. Just. Maybe if I went down just ever so slightly, I'm going around it appeal, but I could do it. first time I've done. There, how does that... I ask how does that look? It's not like you can see very well. I'd zoom in for you, but then things would go weird, and I can't actually reach my mouse right now because I've got the paper sideways. I didn't plan to do this. And again, we'll do the same thing we did over here. One hand open, other closed. It's functioning like this, except when you're missing, you know, all knuckle joints, your fingers don't bend, so it's just straight bits like this. It also means you don't get the satisfying. It means you don't get the satisfying noises. Like, darn it, can't do it when I'm wearing headphones. It doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Oh dear, oh dear. Apologies for the weird interruptions. I'm just periodically picking up a mobile device and checking Skype just because I'm morbidly curious. Are you supporting me? Are you supporting me with your wit about humans? God. Thank you, what a regret. I'd apologise. I put the music I'm listening to in the stream. But legal. How did I hold it that long? How long can I hold a note for? I should try that sometime. Just like open up an Audacity file, breathe in and hold a note. Why am I typing out a completely different tune? Ugh. Okay, we'll start with the closed ones first because the open one's harder. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if we put that there, it makes it just a little more. There's a reason you can see all the veins showing on my hand. It's because it's cold. They're all retreating into the skin, but the skin's going paler from the lack of blood supply, and eventually you get the nobility effect of where all your veins look blue. And I never go outside, so my skin's ridiculously pale, and I kind of like it, actually. I wonder how far down my arms does it extend? Oh, wait, neat. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have done that. That was like a cuff on the thing that's really hard to... does not bend at all. I'm assuming for an hour? I'm 55 minutes, but it's maybe an hour. No, that feels just a little too long, I must say. Excuse me a moment while I dig up some reference material. And yes, there's reference material for this, and no, you aren't getting it. You're not. This is what I get for... It's cute, but it's not what I'm looking for. That's also cute, but it's not what I'm looking for. That's very cute, but it's not the one I'm looking for. There's the two I was looking for. You two. Right. Actually, if you count, it does look like they only have 4 fingers, but for the sake of, we'll just assume they have a thumb as well. Ah, no, I was wrong about the bend line. You can't see the bend line, but the bend line is there. You can't see the bend line when it's extended like that, but it is there. Okay, okay. That narrows things down a little. Bit distract. The music's dying down. Shame. You said be right back. That was how long ago? That was from 10 minutes ago. Definition of right back is a little unclear. Maybe you meant you'll be right back and then you weren't. Oh well. Oh my luck, this is exactly when you showed back up again, isn't it? Mathematically speaking, there should be an angle that covers this. But since I can't be asked to work it out. And if I had a better hand, not a better hand, a firmer hand, I would draw the line back on this side. But either way, if you know how to do it with a ruler, no, it's too short. I was right the first time. That's too short closer. Yeah, maybe if you moved it down a little. Now light to trace. See if this feels right. It feels better, but not quite. Alright. That's the pencil backwards. Feels better, but I want to move it more to the right. It's because the thing isn't curved, but with the lines it'll feel better. And even if it didn't, I would say at this point, screw it. It's done. That's actually pretty good. And you shouldn't be able to see the fold lines on the... Because I was wrong, they do kind of have knuckles, just not really. It's like a small... I mean, I don't know how it works. You'd have to move mass from the inside to the outside when you're working with metal, like titanium. That doesn't happen so well. Trust me, personal experience. But, yeah. That's one hand. That was the harder one, apparently. According to myself. Now for the easier one. I made a mistake on the arms. I forgot the curved line in the middle. Is there a curved line in the middle? I'm pretty sure there's a curved line in the middle. If I Alt-Tab through my previous documents, I should be able to... as the fault line, and it is in sync with the rest of them. So if you start and end point, it just feels more like a diagonal line. It's easier to do. I don't like that one. Better. Not enough though. Out of curiosity, what do the back of the fingers look like? Back end seems to be more, I want to say, rounded. Perfect example, they are, because collarbones. So that's a first attempt. That's not flat. It's not meant to be flat. For the record, it's my character, but the design belongs to someone else, the copyrights at least. But, well, they haven't used it in the last 5 years, going on 6. No, 4 years, going on 5. So I think I'm pretty free to use it. I just realised I haven't got the space to fit another finger. God, that's going to sound really weird to anyone who just hears the audio to this. Let's put it here, like this. I don't know, got it curled up or something. Again, were I not using a ruler, I'd be a lot less comfortable with doing that. But it'll do. And I think I'm done if it weren't for the fact that he's got the one finger in the strange place, but And as I learned way back when working with any art piece, the last thing you do is sign it. So here I am signing. Where did my ruler go? There. How many artists do you see correcting their own signature on the darn work? Where is it? It's not under the... It's not... Crap. Crap. I've lost it. I'll just correct it later. I'll just correct it later. You want to try that again, friend? Better. And I'm not going to forget about you or your contribution. Thank you. You make it so hard to. You know, you might want to get a spell checker for yourself, you know? And back to responding to messages before I finish saying them. You always were faster than me. Okay, fine. I'm sending your name on the work as well. Here's where I copy the ampersand sign off the 7 key on my keyboard. No. For crying out loud, I go around online under a pseudonym, you can too. Well, it's late. I ain't got plans to do much. I plan to go and sleep. So... So, good night, Internet. Good night, Xenocide. Good night, this feeble, failing body for me. Because I'm done. I'm done. I'll leave the stream going for a little while I pack things up. Because I say these are drawing supplies. These are not drawing supplies. This is my school pencil case. It's got a darn calculator in it. Protractor and other things, mathematical implements that I never use in these things except my compass. So sometime I'll do something with it, I suppose. Who's you darn thing? There. And now to restore my desk as usual, but like usual, I think I'll keep this around as a little memento. Because the last one's just sitting on a desk somewhere, so should this one. I think I've got anywhere to put this, I mean. Here's a well and good, I guess. Yeah. I suppose that'll do. Suppose that'll do for now until I work out what... It's upside down. It's upside down. It's upside down. It's upside down.